Hey, this is Ivan here. Play the game, be a player, and today's topic. Today's topic, my friend, is going to be about the red pill. The red pill. Well, what is the red pill? What is the blue pill? All these manosphere men getting together and talking about the red pill and the blue pill and the manipulations and all these stuff. So if you are new to this concept, stick here and stay here. And I'm gonna peel one banana. I'm gonna take a little break. And I'm gonna enlighten you on that idea. If you are new. If you are old one, I'm gonna up your understanding. Now, who I am and what gives me this privilege to talk about on this topic. I didn't know about the red pill movement about 10-15 years ago. Yeah, because that was strange for me. Like men getting together, discussing how women manipulate them. I'm 49 years old now. It's like ridiculous to have this concept, men getting together and discussing how women are mischievous and they have behavior and blah blah blah. I knew this all along. So now it's very strange to me when I find from time to time in YouTube and here and there, in all kinds of different channels, pickup artists, broken heart guys, all this stuff, about the red pill. So the red pill is just a simple concept that it comes again from the movie The Matrix. Don't live in the Matrix, quit your 9-to-5 job and all this stuff. But yeah, there is a red pill movement. It's called the manosphere, and there is like prominent gurus on this topic. And I'm now gonna take my take on the red pill. Now I have to explain the concept first. The red pill is this kind of men that are staying in their frame. They are manly, they control their women, they are in control of the relationship, they don't give a shit. The pickup artists that are proclaiming this idea, they are saying, you should date multiple women no matter what and blah blah blah. Your choices don't come from scarcity. Another big problem for you, it's obscurity. Nobody knows you are nobody. All these pickup artists talking to men, they kind of have the right point. There's one bad thing about all this talking, that they kind of look down on you a little bit, like you are not a man, like you are like a little bitch and you don't know these things. These things. So now the red pill are these people, these men, they are men, and they are awakened for the mischievous ways of the women. And yes, women have been mischievous through the whole mankind history, because that is like the normal way they survive. They don't have any power, they don't have any, their purpose was to bring up the children, to take care of the household, and to talk around the fire in old times, couple of thousand years, So now women are more civilized. They got big jobs. They are CEOs, $1 million company, $1 billion company, women here, women there. So the women are liberated for the last, let's say, 30, 40, 50 years, feminism rising and all this stuff. So women are equal now. So now once they got equal, they say, you know what, guys, fuck off. We just need you to impregnate us and to have our kids, and that's all. What was the usual role of the man? To protect, to take care of the family, to be the bread, the person that brings the bread in the house, the guy that was responsible for all the household, to bring the money home, to put roof over the head, to provide, the provider, right? So these things, they have been always like this, and now they are slightly twisted. So I was listening recently about a woman complaining about that the men are no longer men, and she's right, you know, because a lot of these guys, they, you know, like the blue pill guys, they look like little bitches, they behave like little bitches, they talk like little bitches, and, you know, they deserve to be called the blue pill guys. But amongst these guys are those segment of the world population called the blue pilled guys that know about the red pill movement. Yep, they're those people too. Sometimes they strong alpha males, they know about, but somehow they are duped into the women manipulation. Yeah, that's right. So now I'm going to tell you about the red pill. And I personally believe that each man knows about this, but they secretly, they don't want to accept it. Yeah, that's right. Now, some people in the pickup artist community, they will come up with statements how I was red pilled. And they have to discuss about all their struggles with women and how they became even pickup artists, and then they got into a bunch of relationships, and they was again mischievously duped into a relationship they didn't like. But who's that choice? You know, it's again them, and they blame it on women. And yeah, woman nature is slightly mischievous. Yeah, let's be frank. You know, they have to manipulate you a little bit. They're better communicators. They have a more kind of emotional awareness, emotional intelligence. Yeah, we like guys are like slightly primitive, let's face it. So now on this video I will say about the couple of different ways that you can be red pilled. Number one, through drama. I don't recommend to this one to be heartbroken, to go through a emotional stress, broken relationship, your wife cheated on you, your best friend, your girlfriend cheated on you with your best buddy, or some guy in the club, or some guy in the gym, you know, all this shit, you know. But that's a cool way to be red pilled. But you cannot be red pilled like that, you know. Unfortunately, you will be just heartbroken and you never be red pilled. Now the other way is to, that's an upper level, you know, it's like upper level, to have many relationships with women. I went through this red pill kind of, you know, I had so many women, especially when I was young and I was confused. I don't know why they was coming. I was a guy in status back then. I was in good standing, I was hardworking, running a business, entrepreneur, blah, blah, blah. And I was that guy. So I was like young, stupid, naive, and confused mostly. But I went through the red pill awareness. Now, third way to be red pilled is to be mentored by older guys like me. I'm almost 50 now. Like right now, like a couple of months, I'm almost 50, right? So I can give you a lot of stories about how I was red pilled, why I was red pilled, and not only through misery, relationships, and struggles, but also through picking up women randomly and being a player. Yeah, I've been red pilled too, you know. But the best way to be red pilled is just to study human psychology, especially female psychology, and, you know, and practice it on the street. You know, a red pill guy would usually tell you, well, hypergamy is a thing. Yeah, and that's a thing. And a woman wants to get to a better, bigger deal. Yeah, that's right. That's the nature of the woman. That's the whole nature of the woman. So why you are so what? Wow, why she left me? Yeah, she left you for a better dude. That's it. She has better muscles, or bigger bank account, or bigger dick, or something bigger, whatever it is, you know. Now, thinking that this is not going to happen is naive. You know, the girl will leave you because it is built in her nature. It is her nature to have this hypergamy behavior. Yep, that's all it is, you know. It is just different way of sexual strategy. Now, interesting part about what kind of woman we talk about, because the red pill community, the pickup artists, players, guys like me, they talk about this woman like the woman is one conglomeration of 10 million women. Yeah, but you gotta be specific. A woman in 35 years old will behave one. In the 20 years old, it will behave differently. In 55 years old woman will behave differently. And there are different levels of hypergamy into these exactlynesses. You know, if we have to be exact, we have to measure like a scientist. We have to measure how hypergamous is a woman at 40, how hypergamous a woman is at her 20s. And of course, obviously, and these young girls, they are like just jumping, monkey branching, jumping from guy to guy, some for muscle, some for lumbo, some for, you know, connections to be introduced, some for lifestyle, some women throwing somebody's man arms just because of the lifestyle and all this stuff. So we know these things, you know these things, you know, this is called, back in the days when I was a young guy, this was like the common sense thing, you know, everybody knew it. The younger guys, they didn't know it, but there was these older guys behind us, you know, before us. They kind of was preaching to us, hey, just, you know. Now, another good and very, very good way to be red-pilled is just to observe the behavior in the couples that are around you, especially your loser friends. You know these guys that they have always drama. I hope you're not one of them. If you're one of them, please sign up for my channel, tutorials, programs, whatever I have here to offer. But that's all I'm saying. Sometimes you just have to observe. You know, you can observe a guy and a girl, friends to you, and you see how mischievous the woman is to your friend. And you are wondering, wow, what a bad woman. You know, you may think like, how he is like looking at me right in front of him or behind his back and all this stuff, you know. But hey, that means that if this woman is doing these things, most likely 70 to 80% of all the women around you will be doing these things, including your girlfriend or a wife, you know. So don't think that you have this unique wife, unique girlfriend, the unicorn, you know, the unicorn. Don't think so. That is simply naive. So you can be red-pilled by all the time observing failing around you, failing in life, failing in relationship, even failing in business. You can be red-pilled. You can look at some people and you see, hey, a brilliant, smart guy, he runs his business, and all of a sudden, boom, everything collapsed. That's like you just, you can look at this and you can be like, wow, what the hell? I would never expect. Yeah, you would never expect, but that's what life, my friend. So you are being constantly red-pilled. The problem is that, now, where is the problem? What kind of problem you can face so you cannot be red-pilled? Well, you are being robotized. Your awareness goes down to zero. You start like doing robotic movements all day long, working for this company, typing scripts, working with wrenches, under cars, fixing tires, or running a big global company. I don't know what the hell you're doing, but the repetitiveness of boring, even not boring, maybe very creative job. Maybe you're like this guy, you working with, you know, bunch of softwares, and you create the newest piece of art which will go in the virtual reality world. Maybe you're creating virtual reality worlds, super creative, you know, but it's the same old shit. Creative, you know, and then you kind of lose track of life, and life is all around you. Just look around. I'm here in the street. I'm just gonna show you. Look at this. Sometimes you just have to open your eyes. You see, beat up street, bunch of cars here, run down neighborhood, but that's it. You can see life, and you can be red-pilled. All you gotta do is to go and look around, open your eyes, stand up, and put your feet strong on the ground. As this guy said, one of my favorite guys, Jordan Peterson, say, kind of stand up, get your shoulder back, stand up, upright. Yeah, that is a life philosophy. So, learn about the red pill, learn about the manosphere, learn about all these guys that talking about this stuff. Not knowing these guys is just simply naive. Not knowing about these guys and other guys and other guys and the failures of others, and including your own failure, it is naive. You gotta be in the life. And from time to time, stop. That's a good suggestion. Yeah. From time to time, stop. To be just alone, like I'm right now. I'm talking to you though. But I'm saying, just stop for a while. Take a step back of your relationship you are in one, or of your life, and just start observing your life. Think about your life. That is not very easy when you are too young, but when you get older, this thing gets over and over. Repetitive pattern now becomes, hey, you stop more often to think about the little remain of the future days you have. You don't have too many days. Like when you get older, just like me, you don't get too many days, so you start thinking more often about your situation in the world. I hope that is good advice to you. So take a step back, look in the future, look at the present moment, look at the last couple of weeks, the last couple of days, the last couple of months, and do some simple realization of your standing. How are you doing with your relationship? How are you doing with your kids? If you have kids, if you have family, how are you guys doing? Yep. Are people around you happy? Are the woman next to you happy? If she's not happy, guess what? Most likely she's on the way to exercise her hypergamy. Yeah, there's no way she will not do that. I'm sorry. I would say, like the wise man, happiness of a woman, it's very closely related to her hypergamy. If she is very happy, if she's happy around you, the hypergamy will be suppressed for a while. It's like she will suppress her nature to look for another guy, but she is happy with you, she will suppress a little bit her behavior because she wants to stick with you. But you gotta do what you have to do for yourself, to be that kind of person to make her not happy, but to make her feeling happy around you. And that's my suggestion for the day. If you like this kind of talk, please subscribe to the channel. Excuse me for my banana. Women like bananas. They like to hypergamy. Not your banana. I'm talking about your best boy banana. So there you have it, my friend. Subscribe to the channel. Give some thumbs up. As nowadays people say, help the algorithm for my channel, blah blah blah. Yeah, help me, brother. If you see 1 cent, if you see 1 cent of important information here, if you see any value in this, what I'm saying, you don't have to subscribe. Just click the share button and send it over a friend of yours that doesn't know even what the hell this hypergamy, red pill, and all this stuff. That's it. Thank you so much. Subscribe.